Hey guys, how's it going? Yeah, I can speak instead of writing. How's everybody doing this evening? Since there's oxygen on the moon, I'm just feeling so happy. I can smell it. I can smell it in the air, the oxygen in the air. How's it going, Gate Smasher? Hoorah! Hoorah! Nice to see you. She's not here yet, I don't think, Kermit. How's it going, man? Let's get this party started. Yes, absolutely. Hey, Mr. Peter Benton. How's it going, sir? Hello, person on the community. Let's talk about cool stuff again. Finally, cool stuff. Trolls not being too bad with you? Are they cute? When people are talented, geez, I'm throwing myself some flowers, eh? You're pretty talented, man. That was a nice mix. Some nice mixes Peter Benton made on the channel. Please go check them out. At the same time, it bugs the trolls because don't say anything, but Peter Benton was inspired by some of the footage, and it's just everything we're looking for, the truth. All of us, we're all looking for that same truth, right? And when we can see it, well, it's cool to get a chance to see it. We can't think that the trolls actually do not want to see the surface. We know that they do, but maybe some people want to be the ones that are actually doing the showing. And I'm going to reveal all the channels that I have this evening. We're going to go into my YouTube and click on View All Channels. So once and for all, poor Pepe Le Pew won't be affected anymore. I like it, Pepe. If Pepe will show up this evening, I like affecting them. I like it when the trolls are concerned about who Bruce is and stuff. You see, what it comes down to is when the trolls open up channels, they start making double channels and stuff like that, and it gets really hard to keep track of who you are yourself in reality. If I'm posting every day on all my channels, I don't really have time to make other little channels, but boy, it would be fun. It really would be fun having just a funny little channel come on. I'd probably make a fake channel to come in and insult myself. Valorize myself, maybe. That'd be pretty sad, wouldn't it be? Bruce needs some comments. Okay, so I'm going to make a few channels and come tell people that Bruce, right? What can I write as a comment for myself? Bruce, you changed my life. Bruce, I want to donate. Bruce, I mean, that would be pretty sad. I mean, a lot of people think that I am doing it, but I'm not. Greetings, welcome to Bruce Sees All. Fellow Skywatchers, thank you for sharing your time with us today. I love you, the stats. Please give Bruce a thumbs up. It's always greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Participate and enjoy, Bruce. Kazoo and the mods, Julie Stats. Thank you very much, Julie. How is our Mr. Floyd? Working his butt off, most likely. Tell him I have a message for him. Eat some bacon is what I have as a message for him. The roof is on fire. All the good oldies. Don't get me started. I'll be making a song tonight. And trolls will be pissed off if I go and whip up a blues song tonight. That'd be good, actually. Good blues song. Actually, singing about the trolls, Peter inspired me to have some fun. That was super fun. How can you not like it? Even made my voice sound better. I love it. Decline Dreslin. How's it going? Declan Dreslin. Good morning to you. Thank you very much. Hey, Rich Williams, back in the house. We got a 6-minute video. Rich, we're going to go plunge into the hazes on the moon. Yet again, more documented proof of UFOs on the moon. Hoping to create some hype at one point that someone will see the channel and say, wow. Like, I'm not talking about you guys. You guys are the biggest support. But, it'd be fun. It would be fun, though, right? Like, honestly, between you and I, you guys, if a big channel in astronomy really did speak up about the research and went all out, imagine how many people would approach the channel. Well, I have to thank you all for giving me an incredible hand to make it to 89,000 subscribers. It's something beautiful to achieve, and at the same time, I love interacting with people, and I find it's really I'm a really lucky person to have been able to have that much attention, even though we should be at 250,000 here, definitely. CE5's Circle channel, my friend Simon, I'm wrong. That way. Made a nice picture of Skinny Bob there. Trace with his nice pencil sketches like he always does. That was on his wall at his home. And I liked it a lot, and I told him, I said, man, that is a beautiful sketch. And he sketched it out for a few channels, actually. It was really, really cool. A few of his friends, all of his friends that he interacts with on the channels. So I was like, wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Simon. Was a good guy, too. We had him on here, talked with him. The guy does carving and a whole bunch of other stuff. But at the same time, he believes in UFOs. And for those who don't know what C5 means, the C5 language, look it up, Mr. Stephen Greer, Dr. Stephen Greer. Go check out what he's doing. A lot of people are doing different things. A lot of people have different opinions on what's out there. I respect them all. And I think it's really cool that people are trying to dig into the possibilities of what could really be out there without us necessarily knowing exactly what's out there. Nicole, oh, how's it going? Nice to see you. Welcome from Australia. Good day to you. Hi, Bruce and everyone. Thanks a lot, Nicole. Welcome. Thanks again. Good morning. Declan Dresslin. How's it going? Mr. Christopher Rollins. Thanks again, Rich. Nice to see you guys. Thanks a lot. Alias is here. How's it going, my friend? Got to check out Peter Benton's channel. Made a nice troll song. The trolls, boy, they were angry. That Jason Kirby. Little boy, Jason Kirby. It's for me, it's always going to be Peter. Honestly, since day one, since 2016, it's been so funny the way they try to attack me, like to make me not smile. And it just gets me smiling more and more. Like some of you here just witnessed, I think it's definitely misheard, along with Penny, of course, our little penny crack buddy, attacking my son, even though they don't know my son. But it's okay. It shows what type of character they are. It's like if you get in a fight with someone and you lose the fight, well, of course, just attack their kids, basically, to show what kind of a low-life person you can be. But those that stick around, like Peter, you said, you met up, I think it's in May or something like that, brother. You've been here, and I really appreciate it. Sometimes some of you that are really supportive to the channel have to also endure the crap around me at the same time. And some of you even get attacked by some of the trolls. And I apologize for that. Elias, how's it going? Mind you, some of you are having fun with them, so which I'm not worried about any of you. Oliver Klein, hello to you. It is late. It's late in your country, my friend. Well, here it is 8:15. And guess what, guys? You all asked me if I had any snow. And the time I was talking to you during the first live stream, telling you that we didn't get snow till December 11th in 2020. Well, the first snowstorm is here. Not quite 5 centimeters. I would say there's a good 3.5 centimeters accumulation for the first time. So that's the real first accumulation. Is it going to stay? Well, that will depend on the weather tomorrow. But let me say, it's a thick, nice, I hate snow, nice big snowflake, though, Christmas snowflake snow that fell on the ground. So lots of snow here. Maybe I'll get the first shot of the snow for you all tomorrow. And for those just arriving to the channel who just subscribed, thank you very much for doing so. It helps the creators on YouTube when you get subscriptions, because you get recommended by YouTube to other channels, and that way you get more views on your channel and more interest to your research. So thanks for doing so. Lakeside Laura, how's it going? Long day, old Lady Patriot 64. So how's the trip? Is everything good? Thanks for coming back, old Lady Patriot is 64. You guys say old lady, but don't have an old lady picture. Carol Lewis, watching from Spokane, Missouri. Thanks a lot, you guys, my friends in the States. And a little bit late, but still, happy Thanksgiving if you're still on the remnants. I mean, it is the weekend after all. It's Friday. So we could say, can we say Thanksgiving weekend? Is that a thing? Thanksgiving weekend. Maybe someone who likes partying or having a drink or something like that and take advantage of the weekend. Thanksgiving just went by. Have yourself a little drink. It's the weekend. As long as you're not driving. As long as you're not driving your wife and kids around. Or hubby, in that case. I'm sure some women drink too. We know, Darla, we know Tanja does. Is Darla here? No, she isn't. Actually, I thought she was. Hi, Bruce, mods, and community. Hope your afternoon was great. Well, it wasn't horrible, but it was a waste of time. I went to do my errands after I finished the first live stream, and when I got in my car to communicate in the towns and around where I am. I live on an island, so it's a big enough island, but there's bridges, and the bridges have problems sometimes. Sometimes you can't get across the bridges. And today was one of those days where the bridge, I guess because it was snowing, went up and never came back down. So boats are coming by, and it's big boats coming by. Hey, Jay Shope, hello to you. Thanks for coming back, brother. Nice to see you. I did see your message before when you were talking about the other channel. No problem, man. I was, I'm sarcastic sometimes. You gotta tell me sometimes. Bruce used to be a little sassy. Bruce is sassy sometimes when he jumps the gun sometimes. Thanks, Jay, for coming back. Christy Lindsay, hi. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the generous contribution, Lindsay. And in the first live stream, I got a contribution on my event, you guys, from Tere Midland and Mickland. And if I pronounce it wrong, it would be Turjay. I like saying Turjay because it sounds like a cool name. And thanks for the generous contributions. Thanks, Christy. Thanks, you guys, very much. It's greatly appreciated. We got a little video, and we'll go see that in a bit too. Just want to say hi to everybody. 8:19. Am I keeping up? Almost. Vance and Burford Sr. Sup to you, bro. Nice to see you, man. Thanks for stopping in. And thanks to all newcomers, you guys stopping by, checking in the channel. I greatly appreciate it. I cannot thank you enough for taking the time to check the research. I'm researching every day. Guys, the sun is horrible. I have to check it for you all tomorrow. Hopefully I'll get the sun. Didn't get it today, but I did look online at what NASA was showing about the sun. It's pretty bad. There's lots of sunspots. So bad enough that I'm taking going out on a limb here. If it didn't already occur, well, in the southern hemisphere of the world, once again, Fiji Islands, around there, we're going to see some more earthquakes. The sun tells us all the time when earthquakes are going to occur, and I usually see them pretty often. Rich, thanks a lot, man. Hey, Bruce, it's good to see you. I should have my... Oh, are you serious? Dude, that's awesome. Connect, man, and anything you get, let us know, and we'll talk about your channel, man. But Christopher Rollins bought himself a 14-inch also. It's very, very recent. And yeah, there's going to be some nice evenings where you guys are going to catch some amazing things. Rich Williams, that is awesome. I should have a 16-meter Cosgrain telescope in a couple of weeks. Are you excited? You must be excited. I don't know if you're someone that has had maybe telescopes before or not, but proud of you, man. I'm happy for you. And again, man, thank you so much for the amazing contributions and generous support. I really appreciate that. Snaggletooth 1351's in the house. Thanks for coming by, brother. Man, I love that bike, man. Always been a dream of mine to have a bike. I'm the biker without a bike, I guess. Oh, yeah, I'm such a biker. The Stats. Peter Benton, welcome back. Thank you very much, The Stats. How's it going, Andrew? What if there is a race of beings living in a reality traveling backwards through time, and human existence is about to cross paths with an inverted reality race of beings? You want me to have nightmares? Is that what you want me to do? Have nightmares? I love that one. I love that one. Andrew comes up with the best ones too, honestly. So, yeah, okay. Living in a reality traveling backwards. That's amazing. A parallel universe that is running completely backwards, that started off as elders, just appeared out of nowhere and started going backwards. And then we're going to cross them. And when we cross them, that's going to change the speed of time dilation. It's going to change everything. It is going to change everything. Scary. Hey, Maria. Faz un video en portugués, por favor. Muchas gracias. Maria, okay. I promise I will, in Portuguese language. You got to give me at least a week. I'll make one big 50-minute Portuguese video. You better appreciate it. I hope you come and see, because I don't know what I'm going to sound like in Portuguese. I have to admit, it's a language I wanted to understand. Anyways, you're probably not understanding me right now, but see, yeah, no problem. I'll be doing that in 1 week. Be watching, and I'll get a Portuguese video up. I have Russian and Spanish. I do mi canal de investigación astronomía ovnis, mi canal de investigación españolo. Dos canal. Tres, cuatro canal. 4 channels. Thank you, Maria. I will get up one video in Portuguese 1 week. Christopher Rollins, you said it, man. If it wasn't for trolls, I wouldn't have fans. Good one. Pepe Le Pew. Hi, Bruce. Oh, Bruce again. How's it going, Bruce? I mean, Pepe Le Pew. Trying to do 2 things at once here. Not as good as Penny. Penny's good at doing a whole bunch of things. She even changes the rabbits while she's texting and stuff. Anyway, funny stuff. Peter, thanks, hey man, for everything today. And don't worry about Kirby. Kirby doesn't last very long. He gets upset real quick and then takes off. But I do appreciate you guys standing up for some of them when they come by, and not for them, but for me actually when they stop by. Peter, thanks again. You guys rock. Thanks for generous contributions, guys. Peter, appreciate it, man. Peter Hyde, thanks, man. Thanks, Peter, for always being here, coming back, being a member of the comments and everything, you guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, guys. Carl Lewis again from Spokane. Thanks again, man. Maria, be watching. I'll get that video up. I will. Why not? I think it'd be cool. Portuguese. Can I do it? Is Portuguese hard to speak? Is it like Spanish? Hope so. Maybe I'm going to have to learn all the accent and everything. Olivier Pierre de Belmont. Comment ça va, mon frère? Un gros merci, man, pour le support que tu donnes à cette chaîne et à l'autre chaîne aussi. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Thanks a lot, man. This evening, for me, it's the 27th at 8:08 a.m. Wow. Hey, Olivier, you got the lottery numbers? T'as-tu le numéro de loterie pour moi ce matin? Peut-être on achète ça. Si je gagne 1 million, je te sépare ça en 2. On se sépare ça en 2. Merci encore, Olivier. Thanks again, man. I watched another person's video and they were showing the same truth that you are doing. That is awesome, man. Yeah, and a lot of people were doing it a long time before I even did it. And they were doing it with NASA images, satellite images, and they're trying to bring out a lot of the truth. You know, some of these images can be washed over for sure, or you know, hidden. But there's only so much that they can hide. They can't really hide a crater, right? They can hide the structures around the craters, but they can't. They have to be careful the way they brush things out, because I've done some. Thanks again, everyone. I've done some comparisons with the NASA photos in mine. For those of you who have been following me for a while, I should be doing that again. If you want me to, I will, guys. I'll get some, Mars, NASA images up. I just be honest with you, here in Canada, there's a limit of images of NASA that I can share, and I'm not really supposed to, not at all, be able to monetize the videos if I put in the NASA images. But it doesn't matter. Sometimes I don't have to monetize them, and we can still get a lot of people and just have a good time and look at some of the videos, some of the images of NASA either way. Thank you, the stats. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, guys. What you smelling, Lakeside Laura? Popcorn? Everyone thinks Pepe's Bruce. We should all start doing it. When we talk to Pepe, let's go, hey, Bruce. No, I'm kidding. Don't do that. Pepe will be pissed at me. He's not Bruce. Sammy M, Texas. Thank you very much for stopping by. Texas is in the house. Hi, Judy Barker. Yeah, everything's really well, Judy. Thanks a lot. Judy, are you getting any snow? We got snow here in the Monterrey region Here on the outskirts of Montreal, we have some snow falling, lots of snow, an accumulation. Well, 3 centimeters, and there was none like a couple hours ago, so there's a lot. Big snowflakes. It was very slippery. There was 2 cars in the ditch, but okay, there was 1 kid in the ditch, and one little lady, an elderly lady, in the ditch sideways, not very far in the ditch. You can see there was a 20-kilometer-an-hour skid of 4 feet that went off to the side. It gets very slippery, and where I'm driving to get into any town, you got to go along this big well, it's not a highway, it's a farm road. And that farm road has very deep fields. If a bus goes down that field, it'll flip. And I used to drive the buses down there all the time, but the medical buses, when I started on the medical buses. And then I went to the school buses because the medical buses, the contract, everything was abolished. The government closed that bus run for, the handicapped people, low mobility, people with low mobility, deaf and dumb, and blind. And yeah, it was an amazing job, but gosh, the highways were dangerous. So I had to turn back before the bridge was closed. The highway had all the snow on it, and it gets really icy, and it changes. I don't know if you guys, those of you who don't live where there's snow, will never experience black ice. And black ice is the scariest thing. I experience it 15 to 20 times a year as a Canadian. Usually you can tell. I take off, I give 2-3 swings without going fast to see if it slips, and often, sometimes you're on a skating rink. And sometimes the ice accumulates on the ground and the highway stays gray, light gray. It doesn't get dark. It stays like it freezes the way it is, and it looks just like a regular highway. Then when you hit that, boy, that's it. Nothing you can do. The more you try to turn your wheel, just go with the flow. Try to get your ass in a ditch instead of sideways, because you're going to topple over. And then you'll be like, pressed up against the seatbelt, look really stupid trying to get out of your car. But I see it a lot around here. Alfie Joe Bob, thanks a lot, man. Having trouble getting Super Chat to work. Oh, really, man? Hey, you're not the only one. A couple of you have had that problem. Sorry about that, man. Alfie Joe Bob, thanks for the generous contributions, man. The comments and supporting the channel really means a lot, and I appreciate it. 6 Mile Tall, building on the moon. You see, Vance, I would believe it because some of the towering objects that I could confirm that I saw, without exaggerating, like, hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of feet in the air. And if we depend on the Apennine Mountains, it's like 10 or 12,000 feet less high than Mount Everest. We see structures just as high as that. So it's like, could it be that high? I would believe that. I don't know what the structures are. They're maybe not buildings, right? It could be machinery or whatever it is. But it must be some communication device. Just absolutely intrigues me, for sure, without a doubt. Yeah, bacon does rule, my friend. That's for sure. That is so true. Merci encore, Olivier. Thanks, you guys. We have Joey in the house. Joey Stoner. Hey, Bruce, where can we find your contact info? Yeah, in the description of my channel, you can go there. You'll see also my email. It's Bruce Swartz altogether 75. Bruce Swartz 75, BRUCESWARTZ 75, altogether in small letters, acommercialgmail.com. And you can email me there. I have a lot of people email me. And that's the contact info. I also have an address for people. Like if you want to write me a letter or send information to my home, papers or whatever, you could also send it. Where is it? It's on every video at the end in the description of each video. The mailing address is there also. So if you don't want the mailing address and you only want the email, bruceswartz75 acommercialgmail.com is the email. And if you want to send me something, you can feel free to. Thank you very much. Amani, Omani, thank you very much. Finland, thank you, Finland. Thank you very much, you guys. Finland in the house. Beautiful place. Another beautiful country. Love to visit all those countries. I wish Thank you very much, Lakeside Laura. Thank you, Olivier Pierre de Belmont. A lot of people in the house. This is awesome. Share a stream with your skywatching friends. Bruce, English channel. Thank you very much, Miss Stats. I appreciate that so very much. Yes, absolutely, Darla. Casa Nostra. How's it going? Casa Nostra's in the house. Thanks a lot, you guys. Lioness of Gaia. Another beautiful name. Hi, Bruce. Hey, guys and gals. Thanks a lot. Lioness of Gaia. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for coming back, you guys. I recognize the faces. Basically, all of you guys and gals are people that come here often enough, and I thank you all very much for it. Ok, oui. Vive les matures, Olivier. En direct demain, Olivier. On va parler d'oxygène. Hey, Olivier, demain, sur la vidéo, je vais mettre des images de la Lune avec de l'oxygène alentour. On va faire triper la bricotte un peu. Là, lui, il doit se lever le matin, là, puis il ne doit pas savoir quelle robe mettre. Il doit dire, fuck off, pas de robe, là. Il met ses petites culottes et ses petites panties, là. And moving right along, Frank Phillips is in the house. Thank you, Frank Phillips. Nice to see you, man. I'm around if some of the things that are shown are craft crashing to the surface of the moon. They're huge. Oh my God. Now imagine them flying around here cloaked. Wouldn't that be crazy? Flying around here cloaked. So that means there would be giant ships in the air. And you know what that would do, eh? That would hide certain stars. So when we start looking, and I got chills, guys, because all week in the South, I want at least one of you to confirm it to me. If not, don't make it up. Don't ever confirm anything if it's not true, if you're not seeing it. We don't want to, cause any speculation for anything. But if you see in the southern sky at night, when you notice big ass patch of stars that are not there, you can't see them at all. I looked even with the infrared and I could see them, but very dimly. So if there was a big UFO that came into the atmosphere and went between Earth and the moon, for example, you'd be sure there'd be a part of the moon that would be missing. So they wouldn't do that, right? They'd be very careful. They'd have to be very careful with where they'd want to go. Art Magana, thank you very much. Hello, Bruce from Fort Worth, Texas. More people from Texas. Thanks, you guys. Appreciate that. Thank you very much, Jay. John Paul Jordan. Hey, Bruce. Hey there, all BSA family. Having a mayor of the garden is trashed off the storm that hit the northeast of England. Ooh, been in this body vehicle nearly 50 years, and I've never seen weather this bad. That's incredible, John. John, thanks for sharing that with me, man. I also checked. I hope you guys are okay. I hope family's okay too. This is a situation that I guess is going to be more common for a lot of people. And northeast of England on top of it. And the sun is absolutely horrendous. And when I see it that bad, the first time that I saw that was a couple of months ago. That's when all the flooding started. So it's like there's an expression in French, tout ou pas tout, all or nothing. It's nothing or all, right? It's all or nothing. I think this is the proper word for word expression. Either it's drastic weather change. There's nothing moderate anymore. You got a big weather dip or change. And like here right now there with the snow, which I really wasn't expecting to have to, I don't like snow. But honestly, snow is good exercise. And people in Quebec, it's not for nothing. We have a lot of heart attacks. People out there 50, 60, 70 years old shoveling their driveways this thick of snow. It's you got to go to work, right? Your thoughts on whether they are here to live. Your thoughts on whether they're here to live with us or to conquer. Kermit, that's a heck of a good one. I think it's safe to say that I believe they would be here to help, here to live with us. Honestly, it's my honest and true opinion of how I feel, quite honestly, that. As for the conquering and stuff, they could do that pretty fast, right? Like, they can kill everyone off without blowing up all the buildings and having massive fires there. right? And don't forget, it comes down to, I think other people are watching it elsewhere, right? Like whatever goes on here when there's big explosions, like back with the nuclear explosions and stuff and the wars, apparently there were UFOs that did come down to Earth. There were sightings, a lot of sightings during the war. They must have been checking on us. When I say they, who knows? Maybe the one, hopefully the ones that are protecting us. But like I said, I tend to think it's protecting. Yes. Hey, did you see Mike Morales' video of a building on the moon? Wondering what you thought. No, I'm sorry, Lakeside Laura. I did not see it. I'll have to check it out. I've seen a lot of building like objects that show up in the NASA images, but I've not been impressed by a lot of what the people using. Most of the people showing the NASA images are over zooming into them, and they're sharpening the images. When you sharpen an image, round objects on the moon become square. Sadly, it's sad because I could even, look at that square building. I could sharpen the hell out of it a bit and make it really square and bring the exposure down and stuff like that. And I'm saying in general, I'm not saying that. Thanks a lot, Darla, for letting him know the Gmail. Thanks, I appreciate that. But yeah, that's my take on that. Jose Elias Dazzy Bling in the house tonight. Hello. Thank you very much. Jose Elias. Or Jose Elias. Thank you very much. It's Jose if it's from Mexico, and it's Jose if you're the French name. Thanks, Darla. Rabbit. That's a good one, actually. That was a good one. I like that one. Chris Fraser, keep being you, Bruce. Love your day. Thanks a lot, Chris. Appreciate it, man. Love from Canada, man. Love from the island, man. We are here on an island. The bridges aren't working today, unfortunately. I probably broke them. Bad energy floating around me. You're worth it, and yes, it's entertainment. Oh, yes. Bruce, what did you think of Mike Morales' moon video? Again, building on it. Again, yes, I did not see that video. Hanging in there. I hope you are well. Thanks again, Judy Barker, for being in the house. We have Mr. B here. Greetings to you. I thought I wanted to catch up, and I lost it, unfortunately. Martin, thank you very much. World Buyers Market. Hi, Bruce. I'm recently joined your channel from LA. World Buyers Market. Thank you very much. I love you for it, man. Thanks so much for connecting. Thanks for the ongoing support. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm telling you, those of you who take the time to come see the channel, I hope you enjoy it. It's a lot of truthful, top secret captures that think of it. When I started posting that, it was way too late. I must have had 300-400 videos out before they caught on what I was doing. Then before realizing that I had very revealing videos. And like I said, I'm not throwing myself flowers. I know it's dangerous what I showed, definitely on the moon. Showing building and get myself killed for sure. But, I'm not on TV. Anyways, I did some FM radio, which it was worse. When I went and did 3 or 4 radio interviews, hey, imagine FM radio. I was so happy. It caused people to stop coming to the French channel. Absolutely, completely stop. I've been at the same subscriber amount since 2020. First year on the French channel went up to 15,300 subscribers, and I'm still there. I'm at 15,300 still. Thanks again, Mr. B. Enjoy now. Warm-up is coming in the first week of December. That's good. We'll take the warm-up. And hopefully this is a freak storm. I didn't check the weather at all today, actually. I didn't even think it was supposed to actually snow, but turned out very nice. My granddaughter went all out. That is totally awesome. And I hope she had a nice time, and I hope you did too. Thanks for coming back, Old Lady Patriot 64. Anyone else from UK? UK getting battered off the storm? Yeah, anybody here from the UK again? Usually, John, Paul, Jordan, I'm sure some people here from the UK should be in tonight. But again, I know it should be late for you, very late for you right now, right? Like it's what, 11, 12, or 1 for you guys, if I'm not mistaken? Because I know my friends from the UK, when they come to the live stream, it's usually pretty late. So yeah, anybody else getting pummeled by that storm? Northeast England, that's where our friend was. Damn right, Martin. Have a good cold one, my friend. I'll get that video started. Jason Bresney, evening to you. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks again, Lakeside Laura. Yes, Warwickshire is getting pretty bad. So we got Warwickshire in England that is getting pummeled. That's not cool. Thanks again, Christy. Thanks for the generous contributions, you guys. And if you're here watching the videos, it's definitely a generous contribution. How's it going, Tony Brooks? Did anyone talk about NASA growing cotton seeds and potatoes in moon soil? Very interesting. I was talking about it last stream about the potatoes. I said I'll throw it out there as a joke, but I did hear that. And I heard that the Apollo 17, they dug trenches. I don't know if they necessarily planted vegetables, but I did hear, and I can't confirm where. Of course, there's so much information out there, truthful and not, but that, yeah, they planted seeds on the moon and that they would go back to see how it would grow. I don't know. I believe it. I believe it's absolutely possible they could have done that. Thank you, Julie. Thank you very much. You can send mail to Bruce Swartz, P.O. Box 341, Valleyfield, Quebec, Canada. J6S 4V6. Send all your gold and silver to that address. Right. We have Chris in the house. Thank you very much, Chris. Wish you're ready for, yeah. Yes and no, Chris. Yeah, yes, geoengineering. We have no choice. That's what's going on. It's true. Martin says, Eglinton, thanks a lot, man. Okay, down in the south part of England. So that's some hope. John Paul, I'm in, says DK. Thank you very much. More friends from in and out. John Paul, I'm in S6. All calm so far. Bit of rain. You? That's awesome. So yeah, I guess he's getting pummeled. I don't know what he's getting. Probably like, are you getting hurricane-like winds and stuff? Thank you very much, Darla. I didn't see my friend Feedback Fred. Thanks again, Christy, for being here. This lockdown is too much, says Chris Kringle. Thanks for being here, Chris. Yeah, man, I agree with you. I'm going to Thailand to get a honey. Damn right, man. Why not? Good on you. You go, girl. You go, man. No, so why not? Absolutely. That's sort of romantic, actually, you know, if you go down there and meet someone. I've seen it here in Canada a lot. A lot of people have married people from Thailand and madly in love with them, had children, very faithful people, and beautiful relationship. Why not? A girlfriend a long time ago, but God, I'm not going to say her name because it's a girl I don't like and has the same name as her. But anyways, she was in England and came down. Sure, she was married and stuff, had a hubby. I found out after, but it doesn't matter. And then she went back. But when she came down, it was a lot of fun. It was romantic. Came down for the first time. Then we go to that airport and sort of the smash kissing the first time, really funny. And then went back the other way. So back to England, and I went back to Belfield. Fun experience, though. Well, we don't have Thanksgiving here in Canada at the same time. We celebrated it a while back. So I did videos, and what did I do a little different this week? I got the Ouija board in, Christy. I got the Ouija board in. So at Christmas time, when my son comes by, we're going to give it a little try. I'm going to possess my son before he goes back home. But we'll see if, because I want to do an experiment with it. I don't want to become a tarot reader, but maybe if something happens with the board and I get some cool video or something like that, I will whip up a way to show you that it's real, obviously. Get some good, perfect camera angles. Take a look at it. Light some candles. That'd be good for the cover. For the cover image, I'll light a whole bunch of candles up on the floor. I'll sit inside the circle. No, I won't do that. Are you kidding me? I will not do that. Thanks again, Christy. But even though it wasn't Thanksgiving, I did have a good time, though. Doing a little bit of this and that in the house. I got to repaint cupboards that are like, I don't like the green color. I want to change the color. I put a nice black cupboards. I'm going to make a goth house here. Make everything black. You know what I should do is make everything black. I'm going to buy myself one of those suits, nylon suits, spandex that covers the whole face and the whole body. And I'll be able to make some movies with kazoo. Better walk around the house. Nobody's going to see me. Make some clips of kazoo. Because the trolls don't like kazoo. They're so racist. That's horrible. I don't know why they don't like kazoo. Kazoo is such a cool guy. Or, well, being. I don't know if it's a guy or not, but doesn't have any genitals. But, I don't judge him or it for that. All he does is turn the light switches on and off. That's all he does. Hello, Bruce. Do you have any clear picture video of ISS? Une image claire et nette de la station ISS. Vidéo du verre? Oui. Yes. Well, clear. No. You see the entire shape? It's a shadow, and it goes across the moon. You can look up ISS space station in the videos that I made, and if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, 219, 218, 219, I think I got it going across the moon, which made no sense. It was literally over the moon. You could see the line in the center with 3 bright lights, and you could see the 2 panels on each side as it was crossing over. Quite clearly, you can clearly see that it's a space station. But like I said, no, you don't see that it's metal. You don't see lights off of it very well. You just see, what I saw. I've seen some better ones, though, Video du Verre. Online. I've seen some ISS space station videos that someone did with a camera and a telescope. It was beautiful. My gosh, I never got anything like it. And the ISS space station, you could literally see the metal of the space station. Like you could tell it's the space station. Colors really nice and clear, really, really close up and stuff. But like I said, you look it up. The bugger's traveling at like 54,000 kilometers an hour. And then you look up some other places, it doesn't look like it's going that fast. It has to be. It's always traveling and always moving. A docking at the ISS space station is done at 54,000 kilometers an hour, right? They're going really fast, and someone has to go up and get the same speed. And then once they're at the same speed, they start going closer, and they lock in at the same speed, and then that's it. And they go inside. Oh, hello, I'm from Russia. And they go into the ISS space station. You believe that? I don't know. They have to move the space station there, eh? Thanks again, Peter. They have to move that space station. Yeah, that's me. That's me. Thank you very much, Christy. Feedback Fred's in the house. Thanks a lot, man. Kimberly, how's it going? Nice to see you. Warrior of Truth is in the house. Sup, man? Thanks again, Kimberly. Hopefully what's hitting us doesn't head south. Hope not. And they're pretty drastic. They arrive fast, but they leave fast. The storms this year, I noticed that. It's incredible. It's like, boom, outside just starts, That happened to you, Christy, out in the field this year? Any last-minute storms that arrived like really quick? Yep, definitely stocking up. We got to stock up. Are you talking about beer or like food and stuff? Because things are getting bad. Stock up on everything. Glad to be here, Darla. Thank you so much. We'll try this and do chores. Have a new cow. Oh, wow, Christy. Oh, you'll be pampering that one. Bet you'll be the cleanest frigging cow on the block. Her hens are cleaner. They're cleaner than me. I don't know. I don't know if it's a natural thing with animals. It's like, I'm sure the farmers aren't sitting there scrubbing their animals. How do they look so clean? How are their feathers so bloody clean? They're sitting out and shit in the dirt. You got to wonder. But I've seen some people that have nice animals. You can tell, I guess, when a farmer takes care of their animals or not. I've been on many farms, and you see sometimes the animals are just let go. It's like people aren't caring about the animals. It was like they're all pets, I'm sure. Talk probably to each and every one of them. Bet you named each and every one of them for sure. Christy has cool videos, and I love the spontaneous videos that she makes. She could be at the post office, and there could be a hen on her pickup and stuff like that. So I had some good times going to see the videos. I like the videos, Christy. I'm serious. Thank you very much, Darla. If you would like to contribute to Bruce's research, telescope, and equipment fund, please go to the site and scroll down for more info. Thank you very much, guys. And I don't even ask anyone to share them. And I've never been annoying with that. And boy, I really do appreciate when you guys take the time to do so. And there's lots of ways to contribute to this channel. The views is what's the major contribution. The first thing that will keep a channel up is getting the views. If not, hey, Blackjack Guitar, how's it going, man? Thanks a lot. Hey, Bruce, thank you for watching. The stars, cheers. Thank you. It's my pleasure. Yeah, and in the near future with the bigger telescope, well, we're going to go crazy with. There's a whole bunch of things we can do, right? Like I'm concentrating on the moon right now, but there's a lot of beauty out there in space and nebulae and Mars. Wouldn't it be fun to be able to zoom up a little bit on Mars? Just a little bit, enough to see a little bit of a surface. It'd be incredible. We'll do tests. I can't see why a 30-inch scope wouldn't be able to see Mars properly. I'm pretty sure it will, depending on what camera I have. We watch. I'm going to go all out because on top of that, I'm going to invest 5, 6, 7,000 once I touch that money for the fundraiser. And it's because there's 3 things I'm going to get there, 3 or 4 things. It's not just one thing. And again, upgrading to the infrared, which next year, before the end of the year, what I'm going to do is that's part of what I wanted to buy too. So either I go grab the money for that and finish raising for the scope and whatnot, or I wait all at the same time and go at the same time. But to bring more new here, there's lots. I'm doing here the sun now, looking at the moon, but I'm very lucky that I have so many sightings on the moon. There are no channels that have that, all those sightings like that. So I'm lucky that I can ponder through all the research and change it and redo it and come up with new theories and show it over and over again. I'm only getting a couple thousand views. So when I showed that UFO fleet a long time ago, I got 4,000 views. Then I showed it again a month after and I got 2,000 views. So I never get 1 million views. It'd be cool having at least one video that goes to the 1 million view mark. Anyways, so let me scroll all the way down here because obviously I'm missing a lot of people. But you guys know I can't answer all the comments. That'd be impossible. Hey, you said it, Laura. Like I said, the silver is going to go up. I know a lot about the silver too. In all the years, 2008 to 2011, when the jumps in silver occurred and it skyrocketed, when silver went way up in 2011, you couldn't buy it. It was so expensive. They're due for another change in the ratio between gold and silver. And a lot of the professionals, the ones that are really into this, are talking a lot about that. So yes, if you have silver, hold on to it. Even if you have broken silver rings or whatnot, keep it. One lump of silver could save you. One ring could save you, could give you $200-300. So when it goes up to $300 an ounce, well, a silver ring will be worth $300. That's it. Once it goes up to $300 an ounce, a silver ring is going to be really expensive. Gold, it won't be so much of a difference. Like you could buy a silver ring for $20 to $100, or you can buy a gold ring from $1,000 to $10,000, depending on the type of gold, and it's just a ring, But silver is underrated. And Lakeside Laura, there's going to be a great demand. 90 billion ounces Biden needs in 2021. That's what he needed in 2021 because they're buying this for space, for the satellites and everything. There's lots that they're going to be doing with the silver now. So at one point, that silver is going to go up. Anyways, I'll leave that to Jean-Claude Beyond Mystic 3 because he talks a lot about silver. You guys can check him out too. Darla, thank you very much. Bruce, for you to buy. Hey, thank you, Darla. Yes, I will. That's exactly what I'm going to buy, candles. Had one the other day, but I burnt it, of course. I love candles. I got one burning right now. I should have put that behind me, actually. Would have been nice. You get a little candle there behind me. Would that bother you all if I put it there? Everyone will be looking at the fire. DK, defo beer time, as Bruce mentioned, lol. Trying to open one, but met you instead. Fab. Thanks, Martin. Thanks again, Darla. Hey, look at all these amazing people here. Daryl Beetle. If I missed anyone, I swear it's not deliberate, my friends. Bruce, I have a black and orange room upstairs. I like it. Ooh, awesome. That's awesome. I'm a fanatic about black. I love black. I mean, black walls and ceilings and floors. I think it's nice. Black is all I wear. I'll wear black. But my association only permits me to wear black. It's sort of a logo emblem that everyone tries to portray, certain little meaning. Things have meanings, eh? Sometimes things don't have meaning. Sometimes people wear black because they like black. Sometimes people wear black because it's their uniform. People have pinches for meanings, and some people have pinches just to hide their fat. It depends on what you are. When I started symbology and symbols, secret symbols, oh my God. Every time I saw someone, oh, you're a Mason? You're an Illuminati? Oh my God, you're a leftist? Symbols. And be careful what you're doing with your hands, because if you go too close to going like this, like a triangle, they'll say you're the Illuminati. We allowed saying that? It's a lot about the paranormal. I love the paranormal. Bruce, leave the board alone. No students many years ago died playing with the board. Yes, you're absolutely right. Absolutely right about that. No, I'm going to be very careful with the board. It's pretty personal, the reason why I bought it. But since I've been seeing excessive movements and objects that levitate and shake and vibrate, for me, it's, oh my God, imagine capturing that, guys. Imagine capturing a couple of those, sightings. It would be incredible, because that way, some people that have had these encounters maybe want to see if it's real or not. Maybe they want to see others that have the experiences and stuff. I know all about the opening and closing of things because for some reason, when I was young, I was introduced to energy somehow by something. And I have a lot of energy, and the protection that a lot of people say that you got to put around you, I have a great protection. And sometimes it causes spirits and entities to become very aggressive and to try to maybe penetrate the field more. And it happens. Sometimes things get pretty crazy and haywire. But usually I've always been able to control it. I'm a very kind-hearted person. I do it authentically when I'm doing the witchboard. It's beautiful, kind questions. I don't ask them to move objects. I don't ask them to prove that they are there. When you ask a question and there's no answer, you thank them anyways and you move on. So it's nice readings and sight. And I've gotten a lot of information from a board. It's very overwhelming. Lots of information about a girl that passed away in a school. She was Asian. She was attacked by the Viet Cong. Her parents died. She was stuck under the desk. Then it was black. She named a couple of names of people in her family and stuff. So I got a lot of information. People say that it's the mind, your own mind, that when you're doing the board, that the information is coming from your mind. Well, we're going to test that. And what I'm going to do is ask questions and try to make it go to words that I want. Like go to the P, spell out Bruce, to see if the board will do it, right? If it's supposedly my subconscious doing it, which I don't believe at all. Your coverage of the moon lately has been banging, Bruce. Have you seen the flashing lights lately that people were? Thank you very much, Daryl. Yeah, listen, the moon is filled with light. And that's what we're going to go see right now, actually. We're going to go see some of those flashing lights, very disturbing lights. And I can't mention it enough. The UFOs lighting up off of the surface where you could see the whole sky around the edge of the moon illuminate, and you could see lines of dark shadows lifting up off the surface with lights coming off of it and going onto the surface, a bit further down. Yes, Christy. Yeah, Kazoo does check the fridge. He empties out my mineral water. I don't know why. When I have mineral water in the fridge, he empties it out. I'm starting to think maybe it's no good for me. He drinks beer, but his mouth opens and stuff. I don't know. He doesn't go to the bathroom. He does not go to the bathroom. Sweats like a pig, though, when he drinks his beer. The biggest problem with Kazoo, the reason why he's not allowed back to Zeta Reticuli star system, sorry, Kazoo, I mentioned it, is because Kazoo, when he came here, he first landed in Vancouver, Canada. And when he landed in Vancouver, Canada, he landed on the Strip. And that's where all the prostitutes were. And, Kazoo became addicted to heroin and started gambling on the Strip and prostituting himself. So he went through therapy. He's a recovering addict. Really quiet now. He's not accepted in his own world. He doesn't do much. Helps me clean a little bit. Things disappear, but I get new stuff. Sometimes the other day I got a pair of shoes from someone. I don't know where it was. It was full of water. Don't know where he got it. Came back with some shoes. It's like a cat. Sometimes he brings a mouse back. Biff Burke, hello from Maryland. Thank you very much, Biff. Appreciate it, man. Nice to see you. Let's head right over. Yeah, DK, thanks for letting me know that. Oh, a lot of people wouldn't use them, but like I said, in a beautiful way, there could be a session that could be done that could maybe make some of your eyes water up, and there's some beautiful questions to ask the board. If you want to contact the devil, you will. So don't. If you want to contact demons, you will. So don't contact any negative entity. If one tries to come in, well, he won't be welcome. You watch. I will throw him down on the ground. I'll fix it up. Return of the Queen. Yes. Ophiuchus. Ask if true. Yeah. That you see, by the way, somebody did mention that it would be fun if ever I did have the board and did a session and ask questions. Of course, you're supposed to be two with the board. So I'm not going to provoke it or force it, but I've used it alone. Once somebody uses it with me, usually the energy is okay after. When somebody leaves, when somebody starts playing with me, I'm able to continue doing it, but after somebody maybe helps me start it. I haven't done it in a while alone, and I was going to do it yesterday, but it was 3:30. I said, no, I'm not going to play Ouija at 3:30. But maybe I should have. It would have maybe attracted good spirits in that time. But I think they know something's up, and they don't like me doing changes here. So I had to change my fridge and stove because, before Christmas, because I wanted to do it after, but it wasn't going to last. And I guess when I paint the cupboards, I'm not going to like it very much. But I mean, I'm not changing this house. So the ghost should count himself lucky that I didn't, change the house. But the person that passed away here in my room upstairs, in one of the rooms upstairs, is a person that built this house with his hands, a carpenter, all everything, the electricity, the house. And in front of this house, this is a very interesting story, guys. In the front of my house, I have a star, and I don't see it anymore because they built over the old 1940s balcony. And on the balcony in front, there was a big brass star, right in front of the house. And they put that built the wood over top of it. So in reality, the front of my house has a beautiful star right there on the entrance. Look it up. People used to put stars. I mean, some still do put them on their barns to ward off evil spirits. Stars have various different meanings. So I keep missing everyone's comments. I'm going to share the screen, my friends, because I keep telling you all that we're going to go see the video, and I don't want to get too late. I do want to get a video up for you all also. And guys, thanks a lot for Soylent Green, Jason Berezny. Actually, I'm going to take this down first, actually. There we go. Take that down. I don't remember what I was saying now. Hey, 300 to 500 an ounce. Incredible. I know gold is high now, but yeah, an ounce is about what, $50, I think, for silver, but it's going to skyrocket up at one point, hopefully. Let's put this in full screen. Let's share the screen right away. Thanks for your patience, guys. I get a lot of people that come here. Christy and everything, if you're listening in, if you don't have time to see it now, it doesn't matter. You guys can always come back and check it out later. It's a cool little bit of film, some footage that you've seen, some that you have not. Let's do it. So now you should be seeing the full screen. Tonight's stream. These are videos that I do at the last minute before coming on to the stream on some of the recent captures that we talk about, and some older captures too, like this one here, which was in 2019. These captures are not old, none of them. I've only been here 5 years. So look at it the way you want. And a lot of captures this year on the sun. Very happy to have integrated the sun this year for the first time. And here we go. Let's start the video. I added a very low music in the background so that you all can, just for a little background. So these flashing lights, either it's something that's being shot at. These are moving lights on the surface, but you could see lights coming from this light, the bigger one, or lights going to it, whether it be getting shot or it's explosions. It's not only the UFOs. Like this, you look at this and you go, wow, what the hell is it, right? Watch the sky illuminate. Have you ever seen it? Look at that. In the background, on the eastern side of the moon, you could see 2 UFOs. Watch what happens before it lifts up. Boom. Did you see that? I want you to see it properly again. It really exciting, guys. There's a shadow. First of all, let's see this. Let's see the darkness to the brightness. It's exciting. It's very dark. This is the standard view of the moon. You don't see anything out there, right? And again, you can see I'm only partly on the moon. I'm more off of the moon. Like I always show you guys when I'm capturing things. I've explained it. See it again. So we're going to see it get very, very, not get dark. It was dark. So then whoop, boom, like a fire. Like what the hell's going on? And then a shadow lifts up off the surface. You see a light coming towards me on the moon, still very far away, and it goes down where? So I kept wondering, why are they disappearing? Watch the light here. This is real. I mean, this is incredible, guys. Look at that. This is in slow motion now. It illuminated the whole bloody surface, and you see a shadow. There you go. Lift up off the surface. It's actually shooting a light. Trapdoors on the moon, shooting ballistic missiles or transportation. Secret military. There, slow it down and rewind it. You just saw me leave the edge of the moon there. Way down here. Let's see it again. You'll see I'll show the hole. There it is. Go up to the edge, off the moon, and then boom, those lights are coming around. And I went up because I saw flashing and sparks. It's a tiny flash. It's a tiny spark, but you could still see it. Either way. Mare Serenitatis on that line in the center, Bessel crater, Apollo 17 would have landed there just on the outskirts. There are 3 lines going over the area they landed in, and there's never been a mention of that rectangle. Here's footage I don't really show people. Watch. This is my favorite. There's something under the haze, a little pixelation. We have an object in the atmosphere way up over the moon. You can see black on the right that actually has a circular-ish shape. But look underneath the hazes. Lights, movement again on the moon. So, of course, it's hard to see the surface because there are hazes. You can't see the surface here either if you're in a plane because of the clouds over top. It comes down to the same thing. That is a light that's illuminating all the smoke around it. So do you understand? This smoke should not be there. Hold on, let me pause it. The only reason why we're seeing these clumps of light and smoke, it's because this UFO is lighting up and there's other UFOs elsewhere. We shouldn't see the surface. And there's actually other projectiles or lights appearing, but you're going to see around this object, you're going to see 2 or 3 sphere-like objects appearing, and it's in live footage. Very small on the surface too, that you can tell. Whoop, little pixelation here. But overall, you understand that we're still seeing properly there. I have to show it pixelated a little bit if you want to get it close. I'm trying to show you that there's something on the surface that people aren't picking up. It's as big as a pencil point, guys. No one's going to notice it. I'm zooming in, trying to show the truth. Of course, they're hiding really well up there, but they're moving around. There's traffic on the moon. The moon does have a UFO highway, 100%. And these lights and events are all over the moon. What do you think of this one? This is Copernicus crater. We're just on the edge, and we see a light coming out of a dark area. It doesn't mean it's coming out of the crater, but it could be coming out of a dark area and literally be coming out of the crater. It's longing the surface. Once they come out, they long the surface, and they fly, and their lights are really low and dim. No one will ever see them, ever, unless you slow the footage down. Someone this afternoon, very smart, mentioned to me, Bruce, the UFOs are flying at a deliberate speed and rate so that the frame rate of the cameras does not pick them up. I mentioned that in 219. It's absolutely true. I believe that the UFOs, the speed that they go by, the cameras only pick up on the whole screen, sometimes 1 or 2 frames out of the 6, 7 frames going across the sky, because that's how they're hiding. Nobody's in general doing like me, right? And a couple of you, like slowing down footage. Seriously, have you done it? Most of the time you don't see F all. I hope you know that. Most of the time you see nothing. But if you do all your footage in slow motion, you'll see everything that goes by in your footage. Not everything out there, but everything in your footage. This is a UFO leaving Copernicus crater. It's crazy. Just on the edge. And it's a big enough light there, we can see it there. Big illuminating light, and look at it slither. It's literally on the surface. It's going upwards and then going out of that hole right inside of the crater. Proof, right? The 14-inch telescope. And these objects, military-like flying formation, high flying speed rates. Again, not slowing this down, would never have seen it. And why do you think they disappear as they're going across the moon? Well, we could say something else. They're not necessarily disappearing themselves. Maybe the frame rate is hard to pick them up. So maybe they're always visible as they're going across the moon. But look here, they're so fast, maybe the camera's only picking up a few frame rates of them going by. And there's more than one. So imagine how many are on the moon going by. The proof is there. There's no two ways about it. The proof is really there. You know, there's more flying around here in our atmosphere than there is probably on the moon. There's lots out there that we're seeing. So is this electrolysis? Are they applying energy in the atmosphere to try and cause with chemicals and silver dioxide and silver oxide, I mean, and not silver dioxide like volcanoes? Bruce getting his elements mixed up. So that's right on the moon, guys. Right on the surface of the moon. Whatever it may be. Do you guys want to see all my channels? I'm going to take 2 seconds to show everyone my channels, especially for the trolls. So, because we're going to find out if I'm Pepe Le Pew today. But first, have you ever heard of sinus iridum? Look the mountain up. This is the promontorium on the left side of the apple bite. Oh, yeah. If they're not prisons or laboratories or bunkers holding UFOs and secret artificial intelligence devices and flying devices, drones, what do you want them to be? It's the most beautiful image I've ever gotten of the surface. And all you can do is play with the exposure. There's no manipulation. That's how I saw it. And then I brought the exposure up a little bit, and look what we see. We see the other lines on the surface, and straight up, guys. That's what the surface of the moon looks like. And Sinus Iridum Mountain, I don't even think it's a mountain. I think the entire mountain of Sinus Iridum is constructed. Sounds crazy? Buy yourself a scope and find it out for yourself. So we're done. But first, let's go see all my channels. I'm not going to click on view all channels though, because I don't want you to see my other secret chat. No, of course I'm going to click on view all channels. So always the same channels I've had, made recently Bruce's music channel, and here Bruce's music. If you want to create other channels, you can make a whole shitload of channels, I guess, if you want. But like I said, I'm monetized. I'm not going to risk losing my channels and starting a fake bullshit channels. So I hope you enjoyed that. And at the same time, well, trolls, suck it up. That's all the channels I have. Where's Pepper Le Pew? Where are you? How come? View all channels. Well, there you go. Those are my channels. Hey, guys, 718 subscribers for my Spanish channel. If ever you know anyone that speaks Spanish and wants to go subscribe, please do so. The minute I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to start posting full-time on the Spanish channel. Very proud of all the Spanish people that came over. Look at this, guys. 15.6. Stuck there, and I've been there for a long time. Of course, 89,000. And wow, Bruce's music, which is just a nothing channel that I have fun. It's a personal channel, and some of you stop by to say hello, and that's cool, but there's nothing space related there. But of course, these are my space related channels. So for that, I thank you very much for having taken the time to listen to my little video about UFOs and lights on the moon. So let's go see what people thought of the video. Stop sharing. There we go. Blind sorcerer who lost his daughter today. Really, the stats. Sorry to hear about that, the divine sorcerer. I love you, man. Well, I'm very sorry to hear about that. Rest in peace to his daughter. I hope you stick around in the community, though, and come back in the hard times. There's nothing I can say to you anyways after that. All I can give you is my love and support, and I'm not even going to talk about it more than that. C5 Circle. How's it going, Simon? Nice to see you, man. Thanks for that. Those kind words of stats. Appreciate that. Much love and prayers, everybody, to the divine sorcerer. Lost a loving family member today, a child. So send them some love. Fill up the feed with love. C5 Circle. How's it going, Simon? Watching the show in bed. I am burned. Just made an intro for end of year video. Take care, Bruce, Darla, and everyone. Great work, Bruce, mate. C5 Circle, Simon. I hope you noticed I got your beautiful image up there. I went and got it laminated, man. It was $63, but it was well worth it. I got it on a nice plank of wood, thick enough, about an inch thick wood, and I really appreciate the energy. And take care, man. Don't overwork yourself. And thanks, as always, Simon, for stopping by the channel and supporting it. And you gave out that image to a couple of channels that you appreciated and were friends with, and we really appreciate it, man. Thanks so much. I know Darla loved hers too. 921. Let's go down here. 921. Hello, Johnny. Oh, Dalek 2150. Thanks, guys. Have you met any other astronomers that are open to what you filmed? Dalek 2150, and I hope I didn't miss any other ones. Thanks a lot for the generous contribution. And thanks for asking me that. It's a very interesting question. I love answering it. No, I haven't met any other astronomers that were open to what I filmed. Yes, I have. But they're astronomers. Yeah, no, I guess I had misunderstood what you said. Have you met any other astronomers that are open to what you film? Yes, I have. Lots of them, actually, but I get a lot of people that have telescopes get really mad with me and, ask me how I do it. So I explain to them how I do it. And I always get back, well, thanks, man. And wow. So it's simple, just straight up in the exposure, and to to learn your camera properly. Excuse me. Wow, guys. Unless that's the cable guy at this time at 9:22, I'm starting to get buzzed there. No, that would be the Charrue. Wow, the grader's going by. So we got enough snow with the grader. That means I have to be out and shovel tonight. Good exercise for Canadians. Welsh Warrior, the moon is a reflection of the bigger Earth. That's a comment, a theory that I hear a lot here. I do hear that a lot. A lot of people talk about that theory. I've even mentioned some of that theory being that we're inside of a crater, and the top reflection of the top of the crater could be that moon. Patricia, Nick Savage, they're adding a nodule that allows multiple docks. Hey, why do you think? It's because they're going to be continually docking. It's going to be like, ooh. They're going to be docking like Star Trek all day long and all night long. People coming from other galaxies. They'll be building the station on Venus, the fueling station, probably building one on the moon or maybe repairing it. We got one military guy that's saying he's on the moon, de-icing the pipes on the moon. You know, some truth is coming out. Barry, nice to see you, man. Bonsoir, Patricia. Patricia, Alex Poisson, Labrec, merci beaucoup. Bonsoir à toi. Thanks again, Barry. It's the Earth Defense Force protecting the moon. Yes, it is. There's a treaty, a moon treaty. Only the countries that are in that moon treaty have access and are in control and authority for the jurisdictions of the celestial bodies and outside and around the other objects of other celestial bodies that are around the objects in the solar system. We have Republic of China, we have Russia, Soviet Union, which still is, by the way, and we have the US. They are part of the Moon Treaty, right? And if they say that Americans have hybrids working inside of Mars, do you remember that one when our friend from was Jerusalem, Israel, something mentioned that, right? Haim Eshed, retired defense minister in Israel, if I'm not mistaken, said that they were inside of Mars. They were working inside of Mars. There were American astronauts that were not human, that were American astronauts that were working inside of Mars. Andrew Basiago, another person that appeared at one point very recently talking about portals on Mars inside of ancient sites. Think of it, guys. Andrew Basiago, if you haven't looked him up yet or heard of him, you should see the stories that these people are saying. But what gets to me is their stories. There's no proof. So the story can be so incredible, but there's no effing proof, right? That's why I'm trying to get UFOs, because it's a little bit of proof of stuff we can look at. We know there's so many things under the hazes on the moon already. Now, imagine. Psychic medium Jason is in. Is it too close to the door? Send him back. Hey, how's it going, Psychic medium Jason? Psychic medium Jason guessed I had a sword one day. Remember that one? I won't take my sword out. You know, if someone knocks at the door real quick or something, well, all I have to do is take out my sword. So, not too long, nice and sharp. What looks crazier, a guy with a gun or a big ass sword? Makes someone with a machete run. Moon's a reflection of the bigger Earth, says Welsh. Could be. Those who go to the moon are in mortal danger. I think so. I think there's going to be a lot of changes coming up with the moon. Maybe some more realizations. I hope so. Peter Jones. Yeah, the storm is bad, man. I hope you guys are all right. Well, it's funny you're saying that. See, look what we're seeing now. Snow in here. You guys are having a storm. So I bet you, sorry, guys, I'm getting a little cough. I bet you has to do with that bloody sun. Once again, Greg Brown, Australia in the house. Thanks a lot. Jason, I appreciate it, man. Thanks for appreciating it. I thought I would have got a lot more hype on the captures, because I don't get it, right? Like there must, it's scary because they must be really hiding me, because that's what everyone wants in the UFO community. They want people capturing things, except not Bruce. You know, as other people want other people capturing things. So Peter Jones, South Wales is having a hammering. Yeah, well, same here with the snow. Anyways, you guys, it's rain probably and winds. Hang in there, guys. Greg, thanks a lot again. Australia in the house. You see, Warrior of Truth, thanks for asking. I can't confirm it, right? All I can tell you is that it's 100% some type of thick smoke that's going around high enough off the surface, because if it was on the surface, probably wouldn't see it. But in the atmosphere around the moon, yeah, it literally looks like we can say there are clouds on the moon. I believe it rains on the moon, probably even maybe storms on the moon. Who knows? Not just that. Imagine the regions that would have snow. The moon could possibly have many regions that have snow on it, right? For those just arriving to this channel, I know you've seen a lot of space channels. If some of you have seen all those other space channels all over YouTube, my channel is pretty unique because I study my own work. I have my own theories and techniques that I share with you, and you guys share them with me. And I was lucky to get that UFO fleet. There's certain captures that was pure luck. Of course, they're all pure luck. You can't know at any given time when you're going to see something. Sure, I have ideas where they're hanging out, but somebody asked me, in particularly, Bruce, where's the activity on the moon? I can't locate it anywhere. It's everywhere. Everywhere you are. You see them outside on the east side. You see them between Earth and the moon. You see them all around Copernicus crater. If you get a telescope, Peter, once you get your telescope, Copernicus, you're looking around, all that, for sure. Peter Benton's getting a 16-inch Meade telescope. Oh, sorry, was it Peter or Rich Williams now? Rich. Sorry about that. Greg got egg on my eye now. Ow, just took a whack to the head, wrestling the trampoline to save it, heading over the fence and the way down. Oh, shit, are you serious? The way down the street while trying to use bike lock to secure it. Oh, my God, that's smart. I just imagined everything you just said, dude. I literally imagined all that. I hope you're okay, man. Keep the kids inside. Yeah, it's a serious thing. You guys gotta be careful, eh? The storms are pretty scary. The storms now, some of you guys get badass storms. Yes, exactly. Psychic Medium Jason. Hi, man. Smash that like button. Thank you very much. Guys, I can't thank you enough for having taken the time to come to my live stream. Absolutely amazing. Oh, yeah, Christy. That is, listen, guys, some of you, when you look at my videos on a large screen, it could be that when I show a little bit of pixelation that you might see it really clearly, but that's okay. And it's not all the videos on the big screen that were the best, but honestly, 99% are. But when I do the real close-ups, YouTube has a hard time uploading the videos and showing them the exact way they are. IR is another thing that I've been doing a lot these days, outside filming in the sky with the infrared. I think something's moving around out there, guys, in the solar system. Something's moving around out there. They're sending DART now, right, to go and blow up in October or September, actually. September 2022. I don't know if it's September 2nd or September 11th. I don't know when it's going to go. It's going to try and blow up and divert the asteroid's direction, change its trajectory. How crazy is that going to be? Supposedly 4 species up there with under moon bases. That'd be scary, actually, knowing that there's that many. Thanks, Darla. Appreciate that. That's scary, Nick, thinking that there's that many even species up there, you know. But I am believing it now. I'm open to all the theories. And people ask me, Bruce, what species up there? I'll never know. I'll never be able to confirm it for sure. But it has to be aliens, not just humans. If not, there's a breakaway civilization. And if there's a breakaway civilization, it's because we've been lied to, boy. Either way, we've been lied to, like, really badly, I would say. Definitely. Moon's wildlife won't be discussed because the NASA fraud would have to actually prove they can go to the moon. Absolutely, Masky Man. That's another very true thing. So you see, that's what's going to happen. And they're going to be able to make it linger for at least 5-10 years. They'll go up, they'll say they found a river, they'll say that the river, it accumulated. And I'm really following the information. Apparently, the water came from the north side, and it came from the northern hemisphere all the way down and came down towards the center of the moon. And the flowing water is coming from the north because it's thawing and stuff. But they can say that without mentioning vegetation, without talking about anything, without talking about all the cities up there or construction. There's full of objects that are constructed. 100% confirmed with the visual evidence that I showed. And for those that doubt it, well, that's okay. That's okay. It's you're allowed your own opinions. I just don't agree with you, to be honest. And again, that's just me. Yes, that had to hurt. Definitely. Hey, hang in there, Divine Sorcerer. I don't know you more than that, man. I know you're a big supporter of the channel, but if ever you need to talk, email me. Please email me. Just don't stay alone, man, in these hard times. And if you want to talk about anything, man, let me know. I'm there to listen, bro. Try to be with some friends, anyways, the Divine Sorcerer. Well, in these effing stupid times, it's like, what do you want to say? How can you encourage someone after that? Just let things go by. Let a couple of days go by and just be strong. Hurts like a mofo. They are saying that it's the worst storm to ever hit the Northeast. Whoa, proper dangerous out there. Wow. Well, I wonder. I'm going to take a little glimpse outside. Yeah. Wow. Well, you could build a snowman. Na, na, na. You can even call him Parson Brown. Who's Parson Brown? I don't know Parson Brown. Ever notice that the Christmas carols and songs, when the kids sing them, they ask you after what the words mean in them? Because it makes no sense. Nobody goes for sleigh rides anymore. Okay? They play online. That's what they do. They do online rides. Nobody goes for a ride anymore. I don't know, Bruce. Something we got it to be with you to see. Yep. Why not do a live stream of the moon's surface? I'd watch that. Yeah, it doesn't make a nice video. It's just, I like zooming in, and I like hiding the noise outside. And my neighbor's always outside and always talking, always like, hey, Bruce, and stuff like that. And how's your son doing? And he's still out there, and he's still doing that. And so, yeah. Actually, thank you, the stats. That's very sweet of you. I was going to say that it never happened, but it's not true. A couple of people did send one, and I love this one. I really love this. It's one of my favorites, and I put it up every year. Merry Christmas from my American friends. That's from my friend Jim. Jim is the one that gave me nice souvenir of his brother that passed the STS real badge missions, and he had sent me a cool one. Merry Christmas, saluting the flag. Isn't that fun? We don't see that very often anymore. Saluting the flag has become a crime, right? Saluting the flag has become a crime. American made, of course. And that was awesome. But I don't get Christmas cards. It's not something I've ever gotten. Very, very few Christmas cards. If I get a couple of Christmas cards, I'll line them all up on the top of the TV there. That'd be cool. My first pictures. Well, that was 219. 216 was my first UFO picture way back. I don't show the old ones anymore, actually. What I do is I'm continually looking outside to capture things, and when I don't, well, I do like I just did here in the live stream. We go back and look at the captures. The captures are 600 days old, guys, so there's nothing old here. But I know the trolls love and linger on the fact that, oh, love your channel. Bruce likes posting old footage. I'm going to post the footage every time I can. If I don't have anything outside, I'm going to repost old footage. But can you say old footage with a UFO fleet on the moon? Oh, that's old. You caught that 600 days ago. Get over it. No, I'll keep showing it. Trust me. Once I get to 300,000, then we'll change. We'll start looking at something else. Don't, because whatever you want them to be, they probably will be. Thanks again, the stats for that. It was really sweet of you. Christmas cards. Also, hate mail, UFO parts, alien objects. Send them away if you want to see them on the wall. That's what I should tell people. Send me something, I'll stick it on the wall. Yeah, I'll have to get rid of the TV. I get it. I'll put the TV next door. We'll fill the wall up with Christmas cards. That'd be fun, eh? Me reading all my 600 letters. Oh, here's one. Here's one from Makaloko in the island of Quibequala. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, Makamoka. I have dreams, right? That goes through my mind. I don't dream a lot. When I do dream, it's often stupid things that happen, and on the channel. But be on the lookout, guys. You guys know the Miss Heard channel, Heird. She's back. She's back around. They're getting really bad, the trolls, eh? It must be because I'm approaching 90,000 subscribers. Guys, encourage me. Encourage me. I'm so happy. I'm so proud of all of us to have made this amazing community. It's hard to get subscribers. And obviously, with everything I'm trying to show that's on the moon, I really want everything to come out in the open and be exposed. My name's not going to be out in the TV. It doesn't matter. Now, I like to believe that I contributed a tiny grain of sand in the reason why maybe they're exposing the moon now and water and stuff. I mean, what are they going to look like with everything that I'm sure? They look like a bunch of right asses. Honestly, NASA, they lied about everything on the moon completely, even though it's not them necessarily that are deliberately lying. Obviously, they're controlled by someone else. Obviously. Flying burritos. Flying burritos and the planets are cheese and they're hollow. So the burritos fly through the planets and get really coated with cheese. We could land on one. Robin Phillips. The GAPVI in the house. Thank you very much. That's right, Bruce. What kind of sorcery are they selling us? Yeah. Carly Simon, exactly. That's what it is, eh? It is sorcery. The government's what they're doing. The religion's what they're doing. I'm sorry. People are a lot like, oh, don't play this or don't play Ouija or don't play with the devil and stuff like that. But they're in church and they're eating, drinking bloods, God's blood, God's blood, Jesus' blood. I don't know. The blood's the blood. You know what I mean? Homogenist, you're going to eat what the Catholics put on their tongue. They can't bite because you're biting into the body of God. Anyway, body of Christ, the blood of Christ. And you're going to tell me that's not a ritual? I mean, seriously, open-mindedly, without insulting anyone that's religious. And if you get insulted, guys, you're not going to get along with me here because I don't insult anyone. My grandmother spent all her life going to church. God bless her soul, and God bless everyone, no matter what your age. If you go to church, you bring your family there because you want to better yourself. There's a goal, no matter what you're doing, whether you're doing a right thing or a wrong thing. If you're doing it for a positive thing to make someone's life better, I don't see any harm in it. But as for me, I think it's funny going in and, not all religions, because I'm Protestant, but anyways, not practicing, bend down on your knee, get up, or, first communion for the Catholics and stuff. It's just that I find religion goes and pulls you in, right? It would be interesting if the priest in front was there to talk about really controversial subjects about religion. Then I would go. I would be one that would be the first to want to go in and sit down, and I'd probably be in the choir. I'd be the oldest choir boy there, wanting to join in. The unknown is the most interesting thing for me, and it's the most exciting, mysterious thing in my life. Is the unknown, are the mysteries, both here on Earth, in space. And for those of you who know a lot about secret societies and realize and accept that the whole world is run by these secret societies, and the universities, and Kappa Kappa, Kappa Gamma, Beta Bama, Wamma Pama, it's all secret societies that what do secret societies do, right? Honestly, they raise money for what? You think about it. Well, what's a secret society? Why is it secret? And why are they raising money? And what are they doing? They own the world. Gangs, mafia, everything. These are the people that, probably a good thing they are too, running the world, right? It'd probably be a lot worse if it wasn't them running the world. That's how I see it. If it wasn't the mafia running the world would be in shambles. The shits is how I see it. But it's not a game. The ones in control, everyone's a puppet, right? Everyone that works on the UFO projects in Area 51 do not talk to the other people about the projects, or do not have the part to work with someone else on a project. Everyone's working on one project, different labs and areas, and when an area, a job is finished, that department closes down, and then the new department receives the object. They work for 2 or 3 days, and then they close down, and then it's off. It's all subdivisions that are hiding money, and they're raising money by subdivisions, like the U.S. government is doing, basically, with the subdivisions, like Fauci did, Anthony Fauci, trying to kill everyone. That's a little drastic, eh? See why I can't talk about that, because it closed me down right away. I hate what the governments are doing to us. It's illegal. They know that people want to kill them and want to stop them from doing what they're doing. That's why they hide underground. And I think it's important for us to speak up that, certain limits. ER is closed in New York. Did you guys and gals all know that? The complete ER. You know what ER is? It's like a necessity in New York, right? Since every 3 minutes there's someone arriving at a hospital there for sure. They're doing that against the mandate. So for me, hats off to each and every one of you at the ER in New York. I respect everyone, your decisions with what you guys and gals do with your own bodies, but I believe it should be that way for everyone. The ones that don't want anything should not have to. The ones that do should have the right and to be able to successfully get what they want to get. But unfortunately, there's the truth about what's in all that okey pokey, is not coming out, and they're not talking about it. And the truth isn't coming out. It's coming out on areas like Alex Jones. If you don't know Alex Jones, you have to also go see. He just opened up another link. You have to go see that. It's a recent link he just opened up. It's another title of like Infowars.com for those of you who have never gone. And I don't want to force anyone to go there. I don't want you to force you to like him or not, but I want you to take the time to see who he interviews and what information he gets. It's very controversial, the information Alex Jones says, but he always shows the proof of everything he says. Always shows the proof. And Project Veritas got swatted last week, or I think 2 weeks ago, something like that. Project Veritas is another one that's they're leaking out information about the government, guys, and they're telling people exactly what's going on about the pandemic at the same time that you all are not getting the information on. Very, very bad in the States. I'm very worried about my friends in the States about what's going on, even though it's a bit around the world. But Yeah, what kind of sorcery are they selling us? I wonder. Thank you very much, Barry. Yeah, man. Listen, like I said, I appreciate it. And a lot of people tell me, well, Bruce, how come you can't get right beside it? Go back tomorrow and get it. How come you're not showing it again? I showed it to you once. How many times do you want to see it? Also, when I get the surface of the moon, I've been saying it since 2016. I was the first on YouTube to actually talk about the Terminator line. Hang on, hear me out. I was the first to mention the Terminator line was showing the elevation on the moon. And when I started filming on the Terminator line, people called me an idiot because I was filming the Terminator line. And that's the only way I've ever showed any of you elevated structures. Go back and see my videos. You will never, no, I won't say never because I've shown some structures on the full moon. But you know, like me, the full moon is totally flat, right? When it looks flat when you're filming it, the optical illusion or not, everything's lying down because of the parallax and the libration. Then that Terminator line comes up on the moon, and then whoops, everything that's along the Terminator line is elevated. You look at it in color, then you bring the exposure down, and then you start seeing all the little buildings or objects on the surface. That easy, that easy. A professional, 2 or 3 professionals have vetted my work. I have people from MUFON guys, both former and recent directors that were in directors at MUFON that connected with me. One even wants to put me in a movie. Never heard of him again. It's scary. I meet people, guys, and they disappear. So waiting for the director of MUFON to stick me in that film. I even had permission to tell you all that I was going to be in that film. Do you guys remember the film that I mentioned at the beginning? I won't mention it again. I'll wait to see if it comes out. Like I said, that's the difference with me. I'm not here because I want to be Chewbacca or I want to get a part in Star Wars movie or something like that. I just want a group of people to be able to have the right to come to my channel willingly on your own, to subscribe or not, and to watch the videos. Because we're finding such amazing things on the surface. Yes. Yeah, like that's sometimes that's an automatic death threat, a death note, right? Like when things go flying in the wind of 200 an hour winds, knock your head right out of the socket. Nazis, dinosaurs, aliens on the moon, Iron Skies is a great movie. Check it out. Jason Beresme, you're not the first that mentioned that. And hey, a couple of you this week have mentioned to me to look at a few films, and I guess apparently lots of what's going on right now was mentioned in all these films. It's pretty bad. Like even Independence Day and all that. I've never seen those films. I should go and look at some. So hey, thanks a lot, you guys, for taking the time to come here. I still got my Meade ETX 125. Hey, Masky Man, 10-4, man. Yeah, you can always dish it back out. I guess it's something that lasts really long, eh? Telescope can always be used. As long as we're careful with it, they should last. They should last a hell of a long time. I hear a lot of people that have the ATX. Awesome. Thank you very much, Christy Lindsay. I appreciate that. 30 minutes later, I'm sorry. Hey, Greg Brown, which is gaseous, man. Gracias por apoyo. Psychic Medium Jason, gracias, brother. Thank you, my friend. Thank you, Lakeside Laura. Thanks for coming, guys. Miss Julie Stats, thank you so much for everything, for the beautiful help, the contributions, the support, for being an amazing mod, my friends. I would love to mod and learn my Spanish and channel fun. Listen, if any of you, oh my gosh, guys, I'm going to have to ask my Spanish friends that. My Spanish friends, at one point, I'll be able to have maybe a real Spanish mod on my channel that can freely come and take care of all the questions that people are asking. maybe a translator. I love English, and I mean, I love I love English, yes. I love Spanish, another language. I am studying it. I'm doing pretty good. I'm able to get into the terms and everything, but there's lots still to learn. Definitely lots still to learn. Imp Tech, bonsoir Bruce, je suis dans le sud de la France et si cela t'intéresse, j'ai énormément de vidéos d'aéronefs non reportoriées. Wow! Prises par OB 6 générations. Wow! Ben merci Imtech. It's amazing. Deb. Howdy. Thanks for being here, my friends. Going to say a great big good evening. And guys, Deb, thanks a lot for being here. I'm going to be making another video for you all. So by the time you wake up tomorrow, we'll have another amazing video. That is a Shirley, Keela, I appreciate that. Probably missed all you guys. I'm sorry if I did. I know I'm late to answer. Darla, thank you so much. There's a Spanish channel, guys, if you want to get to the Spanish channel. Janet Airlines. Salut. 3 heures du matin en France. Je suis dans mon lit, mon petit lit. Un peu avec vous, mais merci beaucoup, Janet Airlines. La famille de Bruce est importante. Wow, j'espère que tu es encore réveillé pour écouter. Sûrement non, mais merci beaucoup, Janet Airlines. Thanks, you guys. Thanks a lot, Greg. What's mad is my daughter's little pink slide has never moved an inch when normally a slight breeze wobbles it. Go figure. Yeah, it's like it was too windy, John. It kept it braced it down on the ground. Yeah, I'll say like you go figure. But you do see that though, the wind, how people get pummeled by gamer. How's it going? Dutiful. My gosh. You're really making me have a hard time. Gamer Dutiful. Damn it. I hate not being able to spell words. If you want to really tick me off, come here with a really hard to read name. And well, not tick me off, but yeah, go figure. Love you loads, Christy. Merci, Darla. Good evening on BC. Still highways are closing done on Saturday for the big storms coming back to back. So yeah, guys, I guess we're gonna get pummeled. What I'm gonna do for you, hopefully I get sun tomorrow. Darla and a bunch of you were curious to see what the sun's going to look like with the winter. Is it going to still be big solar flares? How is it going to affect the weather here? How's it going to affect the weather with you guys? I really appreciate you all giving me a feedback when you come here, letting me know if you have storms. See, we didn't know. We just talked about the storms, and apparently not just in England that there's stormy weather. I guess Darla, obviously, she has snow, but I went right by where you're living, Darla, just this afternoon, and there was less snow in your end than here, but here is a lot. It's crazy here right now. It's still snowing, actually. So I won't be seeing the sky tonight. Hey Music Channel for all the highlights on what's happening now. Thank you very much, Blackjack Guitar, and thanks for generous contributions, man. Thank you, everyone, for supporting the channel. Alfie, Joe Bob, everyone. Declan, Dreslin, thanks for coming back. Sorry about the buffering, Declan. Pam, Ben, nice to see you. Thanks. Thank you very much, Deb. Thanks, guys. I love you all for it. Thanks, Christy. You rock. If I can get any better with my painting art, I'll send you one. Christopher Rollins, dude, you just reminded me something. You are the one that did the space paintings of the planets, right? I saw your freaking video, man. That was that was crazy. I did not think that you would have achieved the outcome of what you showed. And I'm not just saying bullshit. I don't send people to do stupid videos for nothing. I love that. It was very creative, man. I like creative people. Crawlface, I got Christopher Rollins, got Peter Benton, Darla, Christy, now playing the guitar. You know, I got a lot of talented people here, a lot of amazing people here that come that have a lot of things that you guys can do. Simon does the carving and everything and drawing and stuff. So wow, you know. Julie, thanks again, hey Julie, for everything, you guys. Please say hi to Floyd for me. Thank you so much, Jason Bresney. Jason, thank you for over the years, bro. So many years that you've been here, continually keeping up with the channel. I love you for it, man. Jason Beresny. It's a name that you see here all the time. Sing it. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Sing it. Sorry to hear that. I thought dreams are wishes. My heart bleeds for you. It would be okay. You have a bigger, brought a family now. We all feel for you. Thanks, Len, for that. For our friend, and again, Divine Sorcerer, we're sending you love, my friend, for the loss of your family, your beautiful daughter. And I hope that you get through all this, my friend. I know you will. Never easy, but your friends are there. We're here, man. Even though you think you maybe don't know us, the best person to talk to sometimes when a tragedy happens is someone online. The person's not there to judge you. The person's not there to jump in your face or to laugh at you, or sometimes just someone listening is all you need. And the unfortunate part of me having a bigger community is sometimes events like that happen with the Divine Sorcerer, and it's happened to a few other people, and including some people that are here right now that I'm not mentioning. Some people have lost family members, and in a way, I think it's awesome that sharing that in a hard time when that happens, that you can share that with someone. It's because we're close enough as a family to be able to talk about certain issues and stuff like that. You know, it's not easy. Not everyone can always come and see my videos. It's not like you're always on the weekend. You guys are working, you have families, you have jobs, you get sick, you have parents, you have friends. I get it. But each and every one of you that come to the channel, I can't thank you all enough for supporting it. Guys, give me a big hand this week. For those of you that are not subscribed, I would, if you see one more video of mine that really convinces you that I'm showing or telling truth, please take the time to subscribe to me. You could talk to one person about my channel, and it helps a lot. I got a lot of people that share out the videos, and it always really helps. Thanks, Alfie. Yeah. Thank you very much, Darla. And everyone, I love you all for the amazing support. Oregami, snowmen can't take any. Yeah, I know that. But that's a little silly, eh? I've always wanted to do snow carving of statues. Not for my kid, for me. And maybe I will this year. I'm pretty good at sculptures and stuff like that. And I wonder doing one in snow if I can make an actual statue, like maybe the Statue of Liberty in snow or something like that, painted blue. Neighbor will be like, Gary, look at him. It's Bruce. What's he doing now? He's making a Statue of Liberty out of snow. He's having fun. Doesn't work. Always in his house. They don't know what I do, right? So when I come outside, they're all like, where is he going? Oh, Margaret. He went to the grocery store. I think I see, yeah, IGA bags. He goes to the IGA. 6 bags. I live around elderly people. So, and that's what they do. Jason, I don't go out far on the beach. Lots of sneaker waves, yes, and definitely sharks. Remember going, Christy, for the first time in Florida. I went to Cocoa Beach. For those of you who know Florida a long time ago with my parents, I think I mentioned it to you all. And when I went there the first time out on the beach, lots of seaweed on the beach, boy, but the water was a little chilly, of course. But I was swimming. They from Quebec. Yep, we're from Quebec. How did you know? Because you're swimming. We know you're from Quebec. But long story short, there was a lot of shark teeth on the beach, a lot of beautiful shells, and that I'm positive that's what you do. You'll spend hours walking down the beach, picking up or looking at different rocks and stones. I bet you could spend your days doing that. Christy is another one that likes beautiful gems and rocks. Anyways, yeah, got them all around. All the ones that people send me. I've gotten stones from people, and I still have them here all around me while I'm doing my internets and things. I believe in a lot of energy. Now, do you guys believe that energy can be conserved or be inside an object? Like maybe some object has a lot of energy, like much like a witchboard has a lot of energy inside of it, from using it. So still got my bat. I love that when Christy had sent that to me. The bat. Very, very cool story to it, too, at the same time. Still got that. The wings not chipped yet. I'm really happy about that. I love the bat. Put it on the top of my computer usually. I like things with wings. Ghoulish. I go up to my waist in oceans. I'm fine with lakes, though. Yeah, exactly. First time in Florida. Woohoo! Boogie board. That was awesome. I learned, listen, guys, for a Quebecer, I became a surfer in 3 hours. 3 hours after I was out there surfing on a boogie board. That was the craziest thing I never experienced. Everyone's like, dumbass. I had never experienced that, and it was absolutely awesome. But riptides and currents, and the first time I put my ass in salt water, oh boy, what the hell? All the sand in your bathing suit after, your lips get all swollen from the salt. It was a weird experience. The salt water, a lot of shark teeth in Florida, boy, lots of shark teeth, like hundreds and thousands all over the beach, shark teeth. So, you're in the water and you're like, well, are there any sharks there? I was right beside, across from Orlando. Guys, we're right close to Cape Canaveral, right across the water where I was in Cocoa Beach, just off to the left. B bomber or something, or B were that the airplane that actually transports the Explorer or the craft when they go up to space. That thing went by. It was just ginormous. The first time I had seen an airplane that freaking huge. I'd never seen anything like that in my life taking off from an airport. And obviously, you don't see the airplane until all of a sudden this big bugger with the wings. That I believe the wings were right over Cocoa Beach, both ends. It was incredibly large. I saw that thing take off for the first time. Didn't have any camera then. That would have been amazing. Now that I think of it, I was so close to NASA. It would have been amazing to have gone back there. But actually, I went there with my mother, and that's that image that I showed you. I got into an astronaut suit that was turning dials and stuff like they were, and it was pipes. So what's the ideal of having me in an astronaut suit holding and turning gauges of pipes and stuff like that? That's probably what they're doing on the moon. Definitely what they're doing on the moon. It's people that are engineers that are used to construction, that are in charge of, like here on Earth, in charge of oil rigs. Well, they would be in charge of all the pipes and everything up on the moon. Think of it. What fields and what vocation, what would they be working in? What field, what line of work to be doing all the repairs on those pipes and everything? Well, you'd have people that work with x-ray machines, probably x-raying the ground and stuff. So much to do. But I assure you, if those of you that are pregnant right now, don't know why, but anyways, if you're pregnant right now, I know why. I know how it happened, but I don't know why. Your kids will probably get a chance if not them, their children, to work on the moon. Definitely. I call maximum 15 years. They will literally be hiring people to work on the moon and Mars. You'd follow, I would assume, a very intense 6 months to 1 year, maybe even 2 or 3 year training before absolutely even getting a chance of leaving. But anyways, everybody, thank you very much. I'm sitting here blabbing on. I had an amazing stream with you all. Thank you so much for the thumbs up, guys. Really appreciate the thumbs up. Let's see if we can make it to 300 thumbs up. Would be absolutely amazing. Thanks, Maud. Generous contributions. And Terje Micklin, if you are listening, Tere or Terje, thank you for the generous contributions. Crawface. And also my friend, I don't know if he's on the French channel or the English channel. People are very humble. They come and contribute to the channel, and they don't come back for thank yous. And I don't know if they know that I saw them. So, Danny Perrault, merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Beautiful messages, and keep up the great work, says Terry, and awesome. Hey, Darren, from North Carolina, have you done any research on space biology? The Gemini astronauts talked about balls of lights. I wrote them outside. Very interesting. Now by space biology. It's absolutely incredible. I learned so much this year. You'd be so proud of me, guys. I'm studying heliophysics like a madman. And it's actually helping me understand a lot of things that are going on here on Earth. And I guess it's sort of a secret society with the heliophysics where, I think it's possible they're manipulating the weather. Duh, right? I think it's definitely a possibility that they are manipulating the weather. What if the aliens are just real life Oompa Loompas from a chocolate factory on the moon? Listen, man, I wouldn't put it past anything, okay? I would not rule out anything that's up there. Like I said, it could be, imagine if the people on the moon are tiny, like really tiny. How cool would that be? Area 51 now exists inside the rock. I don't like that. Don't like hearing that. Listen to me. If I find out they're inside the Canadian Rocky Mountains, I will definitely drive up there and take a look. Definitely. And I wouldn't hold it past that for sure. Il nous pousse vers une nouvelle normalité du NWO, puis ça sera pas le fun. Feedback, Fred, you're damn right about that. Tu as absolument raison. Mais j'espère que ça te fera pas. Ladies and gents, thank you very much. I know, Darla, it takes me such a long time to get off, but I wanted to just thank everyone for the ongoing support. And 10 o'clock, my afternoon starting. I'll be up till 3 or 4, making some videos, a little bit of shut-eye, 2-3 hours, and back up in the afternoon, answering all the comments on Bruce Sees All tomorrow in the last few videos. Thanks for the amazing comments, everybody. Thanks, mods. I'll talk to you all very soon. Thanks for supporting the channel. Bye-bye.